I'm so slow. Good morning. It's been a long time since I forgot to unmute my mic. I'm sorry, you guys. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Prilim. Good morning, New. Good morning, Amelia. Sorry, you guys. I'm so damn slow. Sorry. It's been a long time since I did that. But yeah, good morning. I've only taken one trade. It lost on my leader, won on the followers. After that loss, I'm kind of realizing like it kind of makes sense why that particular counter trend divergence shouldn't be a trap. So yeah. So I think that I'm gonna change the rules up just a little bit for that counter trend divergence. The market's kind of been moving fast, very fast. 23. So I've missed some trades for sure. But honestly, the ones that I kind of sat out of slash missed were ones that I'm like just now really adding in as of yesterday. So I didn't really feel all the way comfortable taking them. They won though, so I probably shouldn't hesitate. But scrolling back, I knew this would break even, so I wasn't worried about that one. This was a win. It's something new I'm looking at. And then there were two pullbacks that were wins. That's something new that I'm looking at as well. And I'm pretty sure that's the only trades that I had today so far. Yeah. The trade that I did take was counter trend divergence. I think it was here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. I think it was there. I just got wicked out just for it to go in my direction. And basically, I think with that particular volume pattern, I don't really want it to be a trap. Like, if I'm going for a sale, I want the sellers to be in control. I'm just noticing with that particular volume pattern that it works out better over time. So, but yeah, hopefully we can end up green today. We'll see. I'm still down about $180 on the Top Step account that I started this week, which also means I'm down $180 on the other one because they've been following each other this entire week. And then I'm down about $150. No, $50 on the Apex account this week. So 22. I might have just missed it. No. All right. Got in late, but still worked out. 31. I'm gonna have to honestly get in late with some of these because it's just moving so goddamn on fast. And like I said yesterday, I can't really do my traditional, oh, it's closed, so let me get in, and then if it invalidates itself at the end, I can break even. I can't really do that because the market's moving so fast that the invalidated trades literally lose so fast. It's insane. So if I have to sell click, buy click my way into some of them, that's just what's gonna have to happen. And I just have to be okay with knowing that I'm going to miss some trades. Past 2 evals this morning. Yay. Congratulations, Paul. Nice. What size accounts are they? You got wicked out just for it to go to your target? Yeah. Story of my life. My first trade this morning. Man, it's just, this market is just crazy. Both of your brokerages are down 24,000 altogether. Good morning, Janelle. Yeah. Hopefully I can stay green. We'll see. I haven't checked any of my brokerage accounts. I'll check them. I'll try to check them before I get off the stream, and I'll tell you what mine are looking like. All right, if this pushes, then this. So I'm still not all the way. Oh wait, no, it didn't pull back far enough. Never mind. That trade doesn't count. Never mind. 30. Did miss this one though. I just have to, the counter trend divergence I've changed just a tad, so I just have to kind of remember the rules a little bit. I definitely missed this double top trade right there though. Basically, like what I've noticed, whenever I get into a counter trend move and counter trend divergence, and the zigzag is already the color of the trade direction I'm going, I need for it to be a trap. So I need the buyers to be in control, and I need the delta to be less than the previous one because that confirms a true double top, and confirms the volume divergence. And that's exactly what happened here. There was 30 delta. Buyers were in control. The previous bar down was 102. So it's just certain rules I need to like hammer into my head because I haven't changed that one in a long time. But it's just sometimes my brain is just going and going and going, and I just kind of forget what I'm looking for. But pretty one. Got a 1 bar pullback there. Good morning, Trenches. How are you? Highly discussed. It couldn't even open either of them this morning. Yeah, that I know mine is probably looking this, well, not as high as yours, but probably percentage wise, yeah. Okay. Red over here distracted trying to hit some speed dunks for these youth. You need to stop being distracted, sir. Get your life. Get your life. Get your life. Can't take that. But yeah, I think when I add in these few little tweaks to my counter trend divergence, I'll be pretty good. There's some things that I think I want to add into the traditional pullbacks. Not all the way sure yet, but I'm pretty sure. I was starting to back test it the other day, and then I just wasn't having a good day, so I stopped and only got like maybe 3 weeks of data out of the 6 I wanted to look at. So we'll see how I feel this weekend. But I know some of them set up today, some of them set up yesterday, and they worked out perfectly fine. So all right, what is Charles Schwab? I really hate when they switch from TD Ameritrade to Charles Schwab because I don't really like the way this like back office looks. Definitely preferred TD Ameritrade. All right. That's a potential trade. C6. Like, what is the likelihood of that? That's so annoying. I hate this market. So I wanted to take this trade, right? However, the delta here was 6, and I needed the delta to be less than 6, and the likelihood of that is so slim. Y'all, why is the delta 0? Like, what? Like, why? And I would have gotten filled too. Definitely would have gotten filled right there. And you could see the delta was 0. I couldn't even put a pending in. I mean, it literally just took off after that. I think I just got disconnected from Trade-of-8. I did. It looks like it's back up now, though. All right, let's see. So Janelle, from the high of my accounts on December 16th, I've lost about 4%. Yeah, I lost about 4% of my portfolio. I guess 4% is not that bad. I'm still up about 123%. But I have Apple, AMD, Amazon 5.9, which is actually the worst stock that I have. Everything else is green but that one. Microsoft, TECL, and then the S&P Vanguard ETF. But I mean, losing 4% in 4 days is a little insane. Just a tad. Just a tad. Really want us to break this buy rotations level. That would be nice. Kind of in a weird area right now. Yellow line is where we change to an uptrend on the minor trend. You can see color change, and we've just kind of been rejecting there. So I would like to see us go above like 360. The setup is working then. Yeah, TD Ameritrade was so much better. I don't like the app of Charles Schwab. I don't like the online either. I just hate everything about it. Everything. And I mean everything. 15. I might have missed that. Yep. Make sure the order's canceled. I waited for so long. All right, let me concentrate. I could have taken that. That was an easy buy. I think I finally solidified if there's a double bottom that starts the A, B, C trend, the delta of my entry bar has to be more than the delta of the double bottom bar. And that just confirms that we're pushing off of the double bottom or double top properly. It hasn't really been setting up much, so I don't have as much data as I would like, but I feel like at this point I have enough to like feel comfortable taking it. 30. Just looking for the buy initially, but I can still take it, I think. Let's see. This is something new. If it loses, it's cool. So I gotta stop sitting out. I know that thing did not say stop filled, y'all. It's no way. How? This thing is so weird. Hold on, let me go look real quick. I am so tired of hearing stop filled and it's not supposed to be. How? Literally, I hit the take profit on the top step accounts 3 seconds before it hit my break even level on the leader account. Like, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it just wasn't enough orders there to fill me on all three. I don't know, but the shit's pissing me off. It's pissing me off so bad. Like, what the? It's so annoying. Ugh. I guess we could just blame the super fast market. I guess. I don't know. Yes, Amelia, I do. Thank you. That's good. I envy you. Market trying to go back green. You about to trade ES. Now trenches. Now trenches. Are you for real? You want to watch paint dry? I'm so confuzzled. 17. It's probably not going to happen. So let's look for the next. Yeah, let's look for the next pullback. 1. I have so many pullbacks happening today. And because they haven't been happening as much, I keep having to look down at my cheat sheet to make sure I'm getting the rules correct. That one wasn't correct though, so that's good, but oh my gosh. All right, 82. Wait, no, looking at the wrong delta. 39. No, that's not happening. We're pushing towards the session high. I do not really want to see session highs right now. Not gonna lie. I don't. I really don't. But I will say trading off the session high is so much easier to remember the rules for. Because they're very specific. Bro. What the Alright, that invalidated that, which means that the next... It just sucks so bad. Like, there's at least 4 wins that I've not taken today. Alright. This is why you hate Fridays? What up? Nothing for you to do now? No alert from your P.O. box? Oh, they don't alert me. I'm sorry. I'll go out. I haven't been out the house in a couple weeks because of, you know, what I'm kind of dealing with, but I'll go pick it up this weekend. Yeah, I don't think they alert me anymore. Or they might, but it's probably the email address I don't check. Thank you. I'll go this weekend. I promise. I'll get out the house and go this weekend. I'm starting to recover a little bit, so I'll go this weekend. Yeah, I think the email address that they sent it to is an email address I haven't checked in like 6 months. And that's because when I was doing drop shipping, the company was using that particular email address. So getting emails every second for orders, shipping, all the other stuff, it was driving me insane. So I haven't checked it. My bad. But I'll go this weekend, I promise. What the heck? Where is the 5-minute chart? This is crazy. Literal craziness. 0. Of course, that doesn't pull back far enough. Not interested. The pullbacks are getting a little weaker now. Okay. Try again. right, I think I'm 100% sure I could take those now. Only when they're at my minor half trend. Do you want to start on markets when you... Oh, sure. All right. What a pullback. Like, these swings are insane. 100 points. I mean, 100 points, 100 ticks. That was like 150 ticks almost going up. Literal insanity. Sorry. ES was stronger than NQ. I can assume. Didn't have NVIDIA lagging it, but now NVIDIA taking off, so NQ moving. I got you. Not leave the toxic relationship. The only toxic relationship is the one with ES, honey. Let's see, 57. I definitely wouldn't have gotten filled there. This was a buy divergent setup, but I wouldn't have gotten filled. You could see bar closed and just completely took off. Not but I love him. Love don't mean shit. Take it from me. TV hit on gold. Nice. You still sad? I feel you. Well, traditionally speaking, the market should come back in your brokerage account. So that's the good thing. It might take some time, but it should. 20. Toxic. Just need to have a personal account. Is rigged to go up. Yeah. Metals will always keep you satisfied. Yeah, the market is definitely rigged to go up. But I hate when people say that from like a day trading standpoint. It really bothers my spirit. Because why are you so long biased because the market is rigged to go up? It's not rigged to go up on a daily basis. That's more so for a personal account. I literally hate when I hear people say that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. All right. I mean, I kind of knew that was temporary anyway, but still. All right. We had such good movement today. Oops. I'm so mad at missing certain stuff. I should be up big today. I'm still mad about how some of my orders are copying. It's so awkward. Even, okay, I just realized, so on the last trade that I took, right, it said I took profit. However, it only took profit for two points, basically. Like, why is it doing that? And that's the one where it stopped me out at break even on my leader. But that was 3 seconds after. I just don't understand. I don't know, you guys. All I could tell you is it's pissing me the fuck off. Cause why? I just don't get it. And it's really bothering me. It's like I can't even fully capitalize off the trades I do take because of that. The only thing that helps is that the trade I took that won at 9/11, well, at least on the Top Step accounts, they gained like an extra $50 more than what they were supposed to. So it kind of makes up for getting $40 less on the last trade that took profit. But still, like, stop screwing me. And like I said, I feel like this is all started when I updated my trade copier. So I might have to go back to an older version because I don't understand what's happening. All right, we're kind of rejecting the uptrend. It's not in the right spot, which could have screwed me. Oh, now I gotta change it anyway. Come on, market, what you gonna do? It's probably the trade copier update. I think it is because it's getting on my nerves. ES went 40 points in less than 15 minutes. Damn. It must have hurt me. It said paint dry wear. Got 10 points out of it. Nice. Yeah, I'm just not really understanding the feels here. What's this? Oh, I could get out of there. And the weirdest part is it's filling in the correct times for the most part, which is fine. All right. Oh, that's something else. But yeah. So the first trade, you know, I got a better entry obviously because it filled a second later and it had already like went against me or whatever. So that's fine, whatever. But you could see like here, I was filled at the exact same price. It should have been a TP. It should have never been a break even to begin with. This is my leader account here. So how does the followers, I didn't hear stop filled for these. I forgot what it is that I heard, but basically I thought I heard a full take profit. Even if it didn't fully take profit, I'm still not understanding how I'm only getting 2.25 points out of it when the only thing that can happen is either a stop loss, a break even, or a full TP. How is it stopping me out here? I don't know. So I got 40 out of it instead of the 86. And then this is my leader. So how does 2 seconds later or 3 seconds later I get filled, but it's for a break even? Like I don't know. I literally don't know because basically I just feel like it wasn't enough orders at that level or something. I don't know. Especially since I'm using limit orders. That's the only thing I can think of. But then you can even see here, I got an extra $50, so an extra 10 ticks on this take profit for those trades. So I don't know. I literally don't know. But I think that I am gonna downgrade, and I'll just let him know because it's got to be something in the settings, maybe? Question mark? I don't know. Because when I upgrade it, I don't change anything. My settings have been my settings forever. I haven't changed anything in my ATM. And I haven't changed anything in the actual copier settings. The only thing that would make it change is if I put it on executions mode versus orders mode, but it's on orders mode, which you could see here. So if it looks like, oh, it's because it's locked. What the hell? Maybe that's the problem. All right, hold on. First of all, that's a problem because I can't even tell which mode it's in. I mean, I didn't change anything, but just me clicking it now, it doesn't change anymore. Unless I have it locked, which I don't think you could do. Mode adjustment enabled. Just turn it off. Turn it back on. The size column cannot be used in quantity mode when it's running in executions mode. Oh. What? Yo, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. All right, let me get back to trading. I'll have to figure it out later, but whatever is something, it's a bug in there. I'm gonna have to tell him because when I click the orders button, it's supposed to change to executions. And then if I click it when it says executions, it's supposed to change to orders mode so that I know which mode that I'm on. Like I said though, I never changed it from orders mode, and it has to be on executions. I mean, it has to be on orders mode because the entries are the same for the most part. Like it might be off by a tick or two here and there, like if I just get a better feel. So Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay. I do not. Right edge. Hmm. I just know I want it to be fixed. And I know my ATM settings are correct because I haven't changed anything and it was working just fine before I updated. So I don't know. I'll reach out to him. Yeah, it's probably a mess. And most of the time, I don't have issues when he updates anything. But luckily with his software, it's very easy to go back to the previous version. The only thing I have to do is just import it. Um, and it'll go back to the previous version. And I always uh keep every version of every download I ever have. So like this is my indicator library. I have a lot of stuff in here. But yeah, I keep every version of everything. Even like manuals, I keep every version. So I'll just have to downgrade. It's cool. But I definitely am gonna have to tell him that something's up though. Excuse me. Auto trail price modification. Okay, that's correct. Auto break even. Is that the same order? I might have to look in my logs too. I'll figure it out. Now I'm gonna definitely have to pay attention to the next trade that I get into to make sure that this thing is not in executions mode. But I think what it said was that it can't be in executions mode if I have a size modification in there. Default orders. But I'll just make sure. So if my fills are really off, I know it's really in executions mode, even though it's showing me orders mode. Hopefully we can get a few more trades in before the end of the session in their W's. I'm like basically $1.50 off from being break even on the Top Step accounts this week, and I'm like $40 in profit on the Apex account. And considering the first 3 days of the week were red, I'll take it. Now I just need the volatility of the market to somewhat return to normal so I don't miss so many trades. That's what I really need. Or it's impossible to set up properly. See, how does it... Oh, that was as price was going up. Cool. Oh, Oh, we finally got the breakout. But we are pushing towards the new high or the session high, or no. Wins are wins. That's true. It is. But it's like, at least don't hold me on it, you know? It's definitely better than a loss, but give me my whole shit. I want to be rewarded. That's all. No, Amelia, I'm not complaining. I promise. I promise. I promise. I just want to figure it out, because if it's something that's on my end, you know, I definitely want to make sure that I fix it. But I know, like, when I was journaling yesterday, the trades that the weird stuff was happening on, I was like looking at the King Renko bars, the ones where I could see inside the bar. I was looking at that to make sure like price didn't actually come back to hit my break even, and it didn't. So I don't know. That's my only issue. I don't like when things are like out of my control and I can't figure it out. It bothers me. Bothers me big time. Nah. There's gonna be way too much delta in that bar. All right. This pullback is invalidated, so, and also the next divergence will be if it pushes up from here, which doesn't look like it wants to. My neck is killing me. When's the last time I took a trade? About 30 minutes ago. But I missed some, right? No, I don't think so. I don't remember. Really want us to push away from this zone if we're going to continue the strong uptrend. We're kind of stuck. Had all this movement and then just kind of got stuck. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was rewatching Nutty's stream last night from yesterday. specifically the part when he was going through TradeZella and showing how like he's read in certain times of the day than others. And it's so crazy because when I was using my old what do you call it, my old trade journal, that was one of the reasons why I knew like I couldn't trade crude oil at specific times of the day. And it's very weird because I'm pretty sure the time that I could not trade crude was from 9 to 9:30 my time, which is 10 to 10:30 his time. And his TradeZella was showing him how he does worse basically from until after 10:30 his time. So that was just like so weird seeing that. But when I look at the like intraday stock market patterns website that I told you guys that I love to look at, it kind of makes sense because it even says like at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, if the trend that began at 8:30 is still in play, it will often be challenged around this time. This tends to be another time where there is a significant reversal or pullback. And I feel like that's probably what he was kind of getting caught in. Would I have gotten filled? I would have. So I used to like when I'm inside of, when we're below where we just changed to the uptrend, so below the zone, I wouldn't really take very many trades, but I'm noticing lately that this divergence still works even if it touches the new zone. The only time it doesn't work is if the zones overlap. I don't know. I don't really know why I'm still a little hesitant taking it because I definitely have enough data. I think it's just because I used to lose that trade so much, but I also wasn't trading order flow at the time. So that's part of it. But it's almost like that's like the last hurrah of trying to get back to the uptrend, and it typically works out. And then, you know, for the short term, which is all I care about, and then we'll drop. All right, we got 30 minutes left. That was my chance right there, though. It just took so long. I thought it was actually gonna break through, but we do have an extended, this blue line right there, that's the extended support level. So like the last support level was at 580, and so we've extended beyond that on the downside, and so it starts to draw extended support levels. But one thing I like about this pivot indicator is that until we break the fourth level, it won't draw the extended ones. All right, 28. I drew that all kinds of wrong. All right, fill the downtrend. Stop margin division. Some of my strategies were too complicated. Testing the simplified version, 80%. Nice, nice. Yeah, that honestly, that was every time I like pivoted my strategy a little bit. Well, not a little bit, like how I went from volume to just looking at the POC as far as order flow goes, and then like, no, I don't like that. Let's go back to this. Every time I pivoted, it was because like when I looked at my cheat sheet, I was like, there's no way I'll remember this. Like it was just too much going on. Most of my setups are extremely simple. Like that, this divergence here, when I am going in the direction of the trend, is so easy to remember. Like literally, the delta of the entry bar has to be less than the previous delta in the same direction. That's literally it. There's nothing, literally nothing to remember. What happens is because some of my other rules are still kind of stuck in my head from before I went to this combination about a month and a half ago, I like start to get confused. I confuse myself because I remember when I couldn't take that trade. So then it's like, okay, wait, did I backtest this enough to know it does work with this or not? That one I know for sure, because if I go look at my little cheat sheet with all my setups on, I know for sure that I documented when those last trades kind of happened right before the trend changed or whatever. So that's the only reason why I get so confused and I get hesitant, is because I just still have old rules in my head. That's literally it. And then some setups, it's just because they don't happen enough. I have more than enough data, but they don't happen enough. So I have to look down at my cheat sheet just to like confirm. But then, in that time span, the trade takes off. So that's really like the issue that I have right now. 24. But like my counter trend moves off of a new high or a new low, I always know what I'm looking for, no matter what. It doesn't change whether it's traditional divergence or let's say, we start with a lower high and then end with a higher high. Doesn't matter. The same, I have to look for the same exact thing. So those are very easy for me to remember. Most of them are. Yes, good morning. I was watching a recorded Keamber. Oh, good morning, S. How are you this morning? Am I streaming next week? I am. I am gonna stream on Monday. I'm not trading on I don't trade half days, so I'll stream on the full days for sure. I don't take time off from the market just because it's a holiday and things like that. I never have. Because even when I used to intraday swing trade, my strategy still worked. I just don't trade half days, that's all. But yeah, Janelle, so that's like literally my problem, because to be honest with you, this strategy is way more simple than all the other ones that I had, like by far. It's just old stuff. It's stuck in my head. And then also there's certain setups where I'm a little too restrictive, so I'm trying to add a few things back in because I think that so far with the data that I have, it's showing me that it'll be consistent wins, which is all I care about. If I'm super restrictive, but my win-loss ratio is high, and the things that I've filtered out would be more of like a break even or barely, positive, then I'm okay with not taking those. Absolutely. I am 100% okay with that. I don't care to get every single move. I just care that the moves that I take have a very high win rate. That's all I care about. And then like my pullbacks that are counter trend are So easy to remember. So easy. I did have to make a minor adjustment this week, basically just like if it's a trap, so if I'm going for a sale but the buyers are in control of the POC, then there's a certain volume pattern that it does not work for, which from a market structure standpoint and just an analytical standpoint, it makes sense why it doesn't work. I just didn't have enough data. So when I lost the trade this, I think it was maybe Tuesday, I lost the trade one of those days. I kind of had to sit back like, okay, why does this make sense? And I just kind of went from there. But yeah, most of my setups are 100% perfected. There's no different color text in that area. It's just some of them I might be adding a little bit more into it just so I can have a couple of more setups. Again, only if they have a high win rate though. Kind of struggling to push through. All right, we pushed through that initial wall from earlier. We've pushed up beyond that, so. But we need to get back above 613. 613 to 615 in order for me to feel comfortable taking buys. I don't know how I slept, but my neck is killing me. Good morning, Black Coffee Trader. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cool. The YouTube notices don't work very well for you most of the time. Me neither. They the notifications really stopped working well for me, like I don't even know, literally years ago. Years. Battle back from a loss. Oh, but I was too slow. Good to see you, Green, too. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, simple is definitely best because my brain is already complicated enough. And that's why some of my strategies that I've come up with have been kind of complicated, mainly when I've been developing this scalping strategy. When I was intraday swing trading, honey, it was so simple, like super simple, mainly because all I was doing was taking breaks of trend line. It had to be a combination of a break of a trend line and a support or resistance level for the most part, and so that was very easy. But yeah, this version of my strategy is way more simplified than the other ones. And even like things that would invalidate a setup are very easy to remember. Like there's pretty much only one setup that I can take as far as pullbacks go where it starts with a double bottom or a double top. Any other pullback, whether it's trend, counter trend, whatever, if it starts with a double bottom, double top, I cannot take it. Other really simple rules, like let's say there was a double bottom or double top right here and I'm trying to take this buy, no matter what setup it is, the delta of my entry bar has to be more than the delta of the double bottom, double top bar. Has to. And from an order flow perspective, from a market structure perspective, it makes sense why, because you have to kind of like, you have to have enough juice to push through a double bottom or a double top, because those are usually pretty strong moves, right? So it's just like little things like that. I would never forget that out of my head, ever. And it's just very easy to remember. All right. Gotta push through finally. All right, I locked that level, which is what I needed. 63. All right, I do want to keep that then. I was literally, I'm glad I did that. I was just looking at the alternate pullbacks last night, and that just saved me from a loss right there. Because those pullbacks have a slightly different order flow need for wins than the regular pullbacks do. Don't know why, but they do. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because we're starting with a lower low, and so we're basically completely changing trends. So it makes sense why the order flow needs to be a little bit different. So I'm gonna have to redo my cheat sheet so I can kind of decipher, but it should be pretty easy for me to remember long term though. One order flow pattern needs a level attached and the other one doesn't. And that one in particular needed a level attached and there was none. All right, we got 15 minutes left. Just one more trade, just one. Just one. 48. That one can't have a level attached. See? This one needed a level attached. It lost. That one can't have a level attached. It had one and it lost. Literally just looked at it last night. Renko bricks. Ninja makes them look weird. Yeah. They are Renkos, Gen Z. The only reason Ninja makes them look weird is because there are different types of Renkos that you can use. So it's just because of the type of Renko bar that I'm using right now that causes it to look this way. 51. Yeah, if you want, Ninja Trader does have traditional Renko bars. I just don't use them. I don't like them personally. There was a strategy that I used to use on traditional Renko bars that I actually liked. It was kind of like a breakout of it. So when a new bar with or when a bar would close, when the new bar would open, you would wait for a certain pullback to happen and then you would get in on the breakout. Worked pretty well. But yeah. So I use Ninja Rinkos, which you're able to make your setting kind of really based off of how many ticks you want out of the market. So a lot of people who use Ninja Rinkos, they do not use the threshold, the threshold setting that I use. I use a threshold of 1 because I want to see the true trend. And I feel like the only way to see the true trend of the market is to see every tick of the market, right? So basically when a bar closes, a reversal bar up, every tick in that direction closes a new bar versus the traditional way that most people use those Renkos. 13, 11. So yeah, a lot of people use a threshold of anywhere from 2 to 4. Like I know on Ninja's website, most of their examples, they use a 12 and 4 chart with the Nasdaq. So the brick size is 12 ticks and then the market has to move 4 ticks in that direction in order to close a bar. I just don't like that setting personally. I did used to use, I think, a threshold of 3, 2 or 3 at some point in the past on Nasdaq, and it worked really well. I would go for like my scalp would be like 10 points, and then my runner would usually get stopped out at about 20 points or so. So it's just all based on making it look the way you want it to look. 96. And how you want to look at the market. Support level there. Just gonna do a 1-bar pullback probably. And I just still don't really feel comfortable taking 1-bar pullbacks. But they do follow my regular strategy though. And now it pulled back too far. Too much volume in that swing off the high. I'm loving your game. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You use 40/21 for trend reversals. I'm getting my Christmas bonus type energy from the big funds. I got you, I got you. Yeah, there's just so many different settings for Renkos. I forget what setting one of my trading buddies used to use, but he loves Renkos as well. I personally just don't like anything other than Renkos. I will always stand by that. I just don't like traditional candles, even though I've been profitable in the past on them. I just don't like them. I don't, and no one can convince me otherwise. But they work. They do work. You're down 1,000 today. There's always Monday. I kept getting booted out of trades like you had the other day. Happened almost 12 times. Oh no. Yeah, I would say close up shop. Close up shop, like you said, it's always Monday. Next week might be a little bit weird since we do have the holiday. But hopefully we can get some decent movement on Monday. I don't know about Thursday and Friday, but we'll see. I'm definitely going to be here. Definitely will. I just want one little ass trade. Just one. Just one. But that's what I get for sitting out of that one that I shouldn't have sat out of back there. This last little buy. I should have taken it. I'm gonna have to push way higher than that. My levels are out of order. Might reject instead. All right, they're back in order, which is good. 751. My goodness, y'all. The delta of this bar is 662. There was a huge imbalance there. Right at 642, there was 465 order imbalance there. That's crazy as hell. Wow. So because of the delta of that bar, depending on how we push off of how we pull back, how much volume is in the swing of the pullback, I might be able to get into a buy. But the volume of this swing down can't be more than 750. Otherwise, it invalidates the trade. $662 is wild. That is not normal. I'll show y'all. Uh-oh. 662. Oh, don't fail me. CT change. Don't fail me. No. That's what I get for winning one little funky ass trade. But I followed my rules, so it is what it is. Maybe because that number was just so outrageous, it doesn't really work that well, but I don't know. We take every trade. Why did you fail me? Usually win it back in a day or 3. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? No trades at all next week for you? Oh, you had your kids home? Oh yeah, they was they distracting you? 56. I'm so mad about that trade. Let me put a big old circle there so I can remember to look at it, but I know it's nothing I can change about it. 700, they should try to step on it. Might see a crazy bull run today. Might see a crazy bull run. This ain't a crazy bull run already. What is it now? 5 minutes left. If I don't get any more trades, I'm going to end up a little bit negative on all the accounts for the entire week. Just a little, not much. It's so weird. Like these are, see, now I don't trust it. This last reversal bar up was like $4.99 delta. That's so not normal. 16. Maybe I can only rely on the normal ones. But I also sorry, y'all. I'm in deep thought. $77. We got 2 minutes left. Pull back further than I wanted it to. We got a minute left. Nothing's gonna set up. This buy teased me just a little bit, but it didn't end up setting up the way I wanted it to. That's that. All right. Let me get my All right. So here are the accounts for. Did I just mess? I don't think I messed enough on my charts. Anyway, so here are the accounts. Let me go to my trade performance so I could tell you guys the stats for the day. I'm good, True. Getting better. I'm not sure. She might be working a lot. You know, sometimes they actually make her work. Oh, you mean up 3%? I got you. 450. Y'all know that. She told you not to trade when she's not home. Ay, ay, ay. The VIX is getting close to 16. Saying, I feel you. I don't need much. I don't need much. Trust me, I don't need much. All right, let's go through the stats. I only took 4 trades. All right, I guess I only took 4 trades. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I took 4 trades. On the leader account, 1 win, 2 losses, and a break even. On the follower accounts, 2 wins, a loss. It should be 3 wins and a loss. So one of the wins is like a partial win or whatever. However, looking at the summary for the week, on my Apex account, I'm only down $97 for the week. It looks like, oh wait, I'm lying. Wait a minute. Duh, wrong report. I'm down $60 for the week. 61% of my trades. Actually is less than that. I know that they count some of the break evens as wins, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, down $60 for the week on the Apex account. And on the Top Step accounts, one of them I'm down 170. I don't know how, but and then the other one I'm down 91. So considering the first 3 days of this week were all negative and I still barely ended up negative, really that last trade just kind of screwed me for 2 of the accounts, because 2 of them I would have ended up positive for the week. But not a bad week overall. I honestly have no complaints except with myself. That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna go journal and go look up a couple of things that I think that I want to adjust going into next week, and that way I can just relax for the weekend. But yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Crazy last couple of days, but hopefully we can get back to some kind of normalcy. Well, probably not because it's a holiday, but I will be here next week Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, your week. Be safe, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye, guys.